chest. You're gone reeling, flying kick will leave your kidneys splattered upon ceilings. Although I know it don't seem nice, we're not villains. Reproducing, putting them prey animals on children. No doubt, you must be smoked out on opiates, cat. Dino kind in prison, you were hoping for that. Stop playing, building shock fences, toting the gap. We just some carnivores who trying to get our groceries packed.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Nick, aka X-Raptor, your friendly neighborhood dinosaur, and I'm back to posting videos on this channel after taking a long, necessary break from playing Call of Duty because Call of Duty Ghosts was an absolute pile of shit. And but we're not going to talk about that for very much longer. This is a game of domination on the map Recovery, and you're actually watching the second half of my first game playing Advanced Warfare. I cut out the first half just because there was a lot of me derping around not knowing this map, so the first half was me learning it. And I have to say that compared to last year's first impressions, which is, oh my god, I have to play this game for a year, last night I had so much fun playing this game, which is rare because I don't think I've genuinely had a blast playing Call of Duty in a while. And this game was just super fun for me. I'm currently a fan of all the new mechanics. You know, with that being said, some of the new mechanics are definitely more geared towards people who, like, honestly, who have a scuff. Because I tried playing without the paddles and just using the A button, and it's not as fluid. Like, it's hard to describe without you actually doing it. But the movement is so much easier and so much more fluid and tactical with the scuff because you can still aim and all that stuff. Please bear with me, this is my first commentary in like a good 6 months, like seriously in a good 6 months. So I'm a little rusty, might not flow as well as it used to, but you know, it didn't used to flow very amazingly before either, but I digress. So here we go, first impressions on this game. Like I said, it was fun. The pubs on this game, I kind of describe it as like a beautiful chaos because everyone is just flying around and doing God knows what. And it took me a while to get used to that at first, but I feel like it's a easy enough transition that you shouldn't have too big of a deal. Some of the kill streaks, like what you're seeing, I hate this thing. Like, I thought this was like the coolest shit when I first got into it, and then I just couldn't kill anything because everyone defaultly runs the thing that hides you from it. The time to kill is, I wouldn't say it's exactly Black Ops 2, but it's definitely not Ghosts. I found like it's a decent in-between, although I still get absolutely melted by people sometimes, and it's a little aggravating. But I almost feel like connection-based issues are just, they're always going to be present on launch. Even going into like the first and second week of a new COD are always, you know, everyone's trying to figure stuff out. The spawn logic isn't amazing because in this game, like, there's just been a couple weird scenarios. I was playing Conquest on a map, and it seems like no matter where I went, I just always ended up having the entire enemy team just spawn all around me. In Hardpoint, I was having people actually spawn in Hardpoints, which is weird. But that stuff should be taken care of, you know, within a couple weeks. Hopefully, the developers have been listening to us and have been very open to suggestions. So, you know, that's always a plus. This game is incredibly fast-paced. Even in Search, I find that Search is faster than I remember it ever being. Another thing that's kind of weird for me personally is the extreme verticality that some of the maps present, which in previous COD games has been something that I've really disliked. I've never understood a need for there to be like 8 stories and windows on all of them and like 12 routes to get into like this high-rise place. So to me, some of the maps, they just don't click as well as some of the other ones do. For some of the game modes, like for Search, I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was like in a city, and it was so one-sided for whoever was on defense because you could get up into a tower that's like right to the left of to the right, sorry, of your spawn, and you can actually watch the cross for mid and then for the other bomb site. So it's a little unfair, but you know, run double smokes and incog, and that'll get you there. For anyone who is just absolutely not feeling all the craziness that the exosuit and the new movement provides, there's a playlist called Classic that is this game but without all the jumping around and the jetpacks, and you still get the exo abilities but you don't get like the boosting. And you know, weapon wise, I'm still kind of on the fence about this game. I don't think I've played enough, but from what I've played, like all of the submachine guns they're just trash. I'm using a sub here, and there's like a very harsh cutoff as far as the range of where the gun is even worth running. The BAL, which is the default AR that you start with, is incredibly good. Whoa, this game wrapped up a lot quicker. Let me put in some last minute thoughts. I feel like this game is going to have a decently high skill gap just because of the movements, and I'm a big fan of like the loot crates and like getting the stuff from the drops. It adds an entire different, you know, feel to the game. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. You got a lot of videos coming, and talk to you guys next time.